Hey everybody, I hope you all had a very joyful and blessed Christmas. I was fortunate to spend Christmas Eve with my family and Christmas Day with Liam's family, so lots of good memories being made. The only issue is that I did end up with some serious sinus congestion and chest congestion, which I'm recovering from, but I did not let that dampen my holiday spirit. And just to show you how much I'm loving this holiday, I have presents for you guys. Some very special gifts, things that I would love to receive myself, and I'm giving them to some viewers just like you. So I'm looking forward to that. But before I get to that, I have some gifts that everybody can enjoy, not just the winners. And the first one really goes to our annual Wishbook. So we've been putting together a Wishbook of annuals since 2020 for our nursery. So these are all the annuals that we'll be carrying, and it's a really good way to just get ideas for plants that you might want, colors and combinations that you might want to put together. And so we have that together just like it usually is, but this year I'm taking it one step farther, and I think this is where you're going to really enjoy it, because I really put a focus this year on adding perennials and shrubs to this list. And the nice thing about this list is that every plant in here is hardy down to at least a zone 5. Most of them are zone 4, and many of them are even lower than that. So if you're in a cold climate, this really filters out those plants that aren't going to grow in your area. So it's really nice to be able to have that. But also wanted to put the focus not so much on talking about specific plants, but really just focus on problems that they solve. So I created a little chart for each one of these, and each chart kind of has characteristics of the different varieties. So let's say we had Achillea or Yarrow. I list the varieties that we carry, but because I know that not all these varieties are available at every nursery, I kind of looked at more of the general characteristics of it, and then kind of checked which boxes that Achillea normally will tick. And so have the pollinators in there. So if it attracts butterflies or hummingbirds or bees, that'll be in there. Also the pests, especially deer and rabbits. So if it's deer or rabbit resistant, I did put that there. However, you know how it is when it comes to deer and rabbits, we can't predict their appetite. So I did the best I could. I did, for all this information, try to use really reliable websites. So university websites, extension office websites, and botanical gardens, especially like the North Carolina Extension Office. They had the information that I needed really easy. The Missouri Botanical Gardens did, Michigan State University Extension, and then also other sources that I had to rely on. And so I tried to use reliable sources, not just people who are trying to sell you plants. However, there's going to be some variation in here, and it might not be true for every variety. So please keep that in mind. Don't get angry at me. Also, I marked if it's a North American native, and that's another thing that is kind of one of those definitions that can be a little iffy. Like, I did not put Spirea as a North American native because most of the varieties that most nurseries will carry are going to be, I think, the Asian varieties. There are native to North America varieties, but most places don't carry those. So I tried to be as on target as possible, but there's going to be some, issues with certain varieties. Also focused on drought tolerant, erosion control, wet soil tolerant, ground covers, salt tolerant, cut flowers, and then also plants that can handle part shade and full shade. And that's pretty valuable for people who have those conditions. Just realize that some of the plants maybe aren't recommended for, say, part shade, but they will survive it. So their performance might be affected a little bit by, they might not get as many flowers, or the color might be a little different in shade. And then I write down what zone. And remember, that kind of stuff can vary a little bit based on the specific variety. So I think this is going to be a really useful resource for you. I'm going to have it so you can download it. I'll put a little link in the description, but also I'll have it at upnorthgarden.com as well, so you can find it there. And I just think it's something, between Christmas and New Year's, it's such a perfect time for people to start thinking about their gardens and thinking about what they plant. So want to make that available to all you guys for free. I didn't do heavy editing on this, so there might be some typos and some mistakes in there. So if you see some, go ahead and email me and let me know. I apologize for that, but I used to be so crazy about the editing and making sure that there were no mistakes. And I just realized no matter how hard I tried, it was always there. So I thought it was more important to get the information out there than it was for me to spend 2 weeks having people read it and try to keep up on that. So apologize if there's little mistakes that you find. Just let me know, and then I can update it and put a new version up. That won't be too big a deal, right? You understand, right? Also, another gift I have for you is a video I did last year about seeds purchasing and how to save money on seeds. I followed my own advice, and I'm so glad I watched the video before I bought my seeds this year, because I forgot about some of the tips that I had. Biggest one was using like the Capital One, I can't remember, money saving extension on my browser. Ended up saving 15% on one of the suppliers that I bought from, and then also doing my abandoned cart technique. So you have to watch that video to find out what that's about, but really it can save you between 5 and probably 15%, maybe even more, depending on which company it is. So take a look at that video. Now for the giveaway stuff. So I have just some fun things. I went to a random number generator and picked names from the people who had submitted pictures of their gardens back in July. So I had asked you guys, hey, show me your successes in your garden. And I was hoping like, let there be like 10 or 15 people, so at least I can do an episode about it. Well, 105 of you came out, which I think ended up being like a huge, like 4% of the people who had watched the video had submitted, which in the internet world, that's really high, because most people on the internet are just voyeurs. They do not create content, they do not provide anything. So I really appreciate all 105 of you. And the submissions were incredible. You guys are amazing. Every single submission is worth posting. And so that creates a little problem for me, because I probably have at least 5 episodes, because I'm not going to be able to show them all in one. It's going to be like a 4-hour video if I do that. So I will be breaking those up, and I will start putting those together hopefully in the next month or so you guys can start seeing these things. These are very inspirational. They're very beautiful. I'm very impressed with what I saw there. So I'm looking forward to it. And I was really excited because there were a lot of shade options. So I'm going to have one whole episode just with people who did shade containers. There's also some perennials and shrubs features in there. And then a lot of just regular containers that are just beautiful. So thank you to everybody who did that. So those are the people. I'm going to want to reward you guys by putting you guys into this drawing for gifts. And so the first name that came up was from Canada, and I was excited because Canada was really well represented in the submissions. I think it was like, was it 14% of the submissions were from Canada, which was really, really nice. But the problem is I can't ship to Canada right now because you guys have the postage strike, so the US Post Office isn't shipping right now. So I thought, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna send this person an Amazon gift card, and then they can pick whatever they want. Hopefully they find something for the garden. And the winner of that is from Hamilton, Ontario. It's Danielle C. So I have your email address. I'll send that to you. It should come to you right through Amazon. So hopefully you'll be able to get that right away, and I'd love to hear what you spend that on. And you know, it'll be nice to see maybe what you choose to spend that on. So that one I had to do a little bit differently. The other ones are from the US, so I didn't have to worry about that as much. So next one, I wanted to put together some seeds that I have. So I have just some seeds that I had gotten from Soil and Margaritas. These are 2-year-old seeds, so I hope they're just fine. They are sunflowers, so they should be in good shape. And then I have some of the clary salvia that I had planted last year. I bought some more new ones, and so I'm going to send this off to the winner. And then there's also this tea that I had gotten from, I think it was M.I. Gardener, that was like part of a Valentine's thing that they had done. So I'm going to send you those. And then, hey, this cute guy that I had gotten on on what was it, Temu, I ended up not giving them away to anybody else. So I thought, hey, the winner of this gets this little package. I also have some other seeds, so maybe I'll email them and say, hey, do you want any of these other ones? Hopefully you do seeds. I'm hoping you do, because that would be unfortunate. Let me know if you don't, because I won't send you seeds that you're not going to use. So the winner of that is from Portage, Wisconsin. It's Jane. So Jane, you're going to get an email from me, and I'll get your address, send these off to you. Congratulations on that. And then the next little prize I have also was from my Temu video, and it was this collection of garden gear. It's really a cute collection. I mean, it's not like the super high quality, like industrial strength stuff, but it's still pretty nice. I think it would be, you know, you're welcome to regift it if you want, or use it for yourself. It's a nice thing. I love how it, you know, makes this little case, and really handy. And so the winner of that, let's see, I went to randomgenerator.com to get these winners. So, everybody was kind of picked randomly from a list. So the winner of that is from Park Forest, Illinois. Her name is Shareefah. So Shareefah has left a lot of good comments on YouTube. I appreciate your comments, and I hope you find a really good use for this. So congratulations, Shareefah. And then final gift that I'm giving out. Oh no, I have 2 gifts yet. The other one, I decided I was going to give a Garden Crossing gift card. And Garden Crossing is a company out of Zeeland, Michigan, and they do specialize in proven winter plants, but they have other plants as well, and they ship. So I thought that would be a good gift to give someone this spring so that they can order some plants. Now, unfortunately, shipping is kind of high, and plants that you buy online tend to be way more expensive than what you get from a nursery or greenhouse. But I'm hoping that this gift card will, at least give the winner a chance to maybe try some plants that they wouldn't normally be able to. And so the winner of that is from New Rockfort, North Dakota. A nice cold area, I bet. And that's Annette. So Annette, you're going to be getting a gift card from Garden Crossing. So congratulations. And now I have the final gift. And the final gift is going to be this kneeling pad from Garden Answer. So you guys may have heard of this. And I'd gotten some for myself, and Nick from Nick's Backyard Blooms had used it. He loved it, and it is really, it's an interesting material, and so I do really like it, and I'm happy to give one away to, let's see, they're in St. Louis, Missouri. It's Christopher. So Christopher, congratulations. You're going to be getting one of these, and so I'll let you pick your color, and it'll be great fun. So congratulations to our winners. I will have other drawings and other opportunities for you guys to submit things. Right now, I don't. I got to catch up with what I have. So keep watching. And hey, this is the holidays. You're going to be watching a little extra YouTube maybe in your free time. I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, left some comments like on this video and some of my other videos, because let me tell you, December is like dead time for me on YouTube. Like the views are like, new subscribers, so getting that little bit of feedback really does kind of feed the soul a little bit and motivates me to create more stuff. So go ahead and maybe do that. That would be your gift to me, maybe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. And hey, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I will see you guys all in the next video.